Oh, hello. Can you see me? Oh, now I'm just like, yep, nope, there's no in between. Hope this is good. Hello everyone, my name is Sarah. Earlier this week, I finished this book. Oh my gosh, you can't even see. Okay, there we go. This is Paper Hearts by Novak. Novak. The day I'm filming this, I just finished this at work, so I'm like super still like really into this, and it's so adorable, and I want to rant about it. What? Sarah reads? Yeah, she does. Every once in a while, like right now. I've got a lot to say about this book, so let's just get started. So if you guys have been on my channel for a while, you know that I have read My Life with the Walter Boys and The Heartbreakers by said author, and now I have her third book, and it didn't even like fail me at all, except for this lighting that I keep having to adjust all the time. Hold on one second. You gonna be okay? Are we good? So this is the second book in the Heartbreakers Chronicles, which I hope is going to be a series. Please make this a series. I love it. I want more. So if you guys have no idea what the Heartbreakers is all about, I think I made a book review about that one like a year ago or earlier this year. I don't remember, but I know I read it, and I think I mentioned it somewhere on this channel. So I'm gonna find a video where I did, and I'm gonna link it over here because y'all need to get into this. So this book is about a girl named Felicity and a guy named Alec, although he's not just a typical guy because he's like super fictional and unrealistic. He is part of a fictional boy band called the Heartbreakers, which is kind of like a One Direction kind of thing that she gave the band. It's very One Direction-ish. Almost 5 sauce. Almost 5 seconds of summer. I would give it that though. So the first book is about the lead singer named Oliver Perry, and this one is about the bass player, Alec Williams. This guy, I'm gonna get into him later. We gotta take it step by step. Hold on one second. I'm not very good at book reviews. I don't read a lot and I don't review things a lot, but I have friends who are like, you have to review it! And I was like, I'm so down. So this book is basically about Alec and Felicity and Felicity's 2 best friends who go on a road trip from LA to San Francisco to Seattle to go find Felicity's sister who ran away 4 years ago for an unknown reason, and she's trying to find some answers. This book honestly gave me Paper Towns vibes, which is kind of ironic because this is called Paper Hearts and then there's like Paper Towns. I've never read Paper Towns, I've just seen the movie, so I was like, wow, road trip. How Paper Towns is that? They meet in such a cliche kind of way. It's like fairy tale, and it's like, oh my gosh, and she runs into this guy who's like a celebrity. Oh my goodness, wow, so romantic. But it's so cheesy that I love it for some odd reason. Like, that's the kind of person that I am, so there we go. And then if you guys have ever seen the Disney Channel original movie Starstruck with Sterling Knight and Danielle Campbell, I think is her name, these books give you such starstruck feels, like major starstruck feels. And of course it wouldn't be a teen romance novel without like misunderstandings and miscommunication and assumptions, so that's exactly what you get in this book. Let's start off with character breakdown. Let's start off with Alec. In the first novel, you're introduced to the entire band, and I remember Alec specifically because he was like the strong silent type, really like mysterious but like really intriguing, and then he was like tall with like a really dark sexy voice, like really deep, like, hey girl, what's up? That's not what I envisioned his voice being like. That was me trying. This is not my audition tape, I promise. So yeah, he's this strong, silent sweetheart. And then everything was just like overly romantic with him, which I kind of feel like she did with Oliver in the first novel. But I have no problem with that. That's super adorable, and it gets my heart fluttering. Just like, you know, little butterfly flutters. I don't know why I needed to grab my flannel at the same time. Like I said, I would read this book at work and I would just be like, oh my gosh, this is so cute and unrealistic. Ah, it's a fictional book. And then I would go into like I'm so alone in my life. But like he suddenly makes moves on her, like holding her hand and like staring at her and offering to take her on the road trip from LA to San Fran to Seattle, like spontaneously. Like, you think these celebrities have really busy lives, and he's like, no, I'm gonna drop everything for you, girl. Just met you like 3 days ago. Let's go on a road trip. Given how irrational that is, if this was someone like Niall Horan or freaking Tom Holland, I'm pretty sure any girl would let it slide and be like, yes, let's go. Road trip for like 3 days. Now let's move on to Felicity, who is the female lead. Personally, I felt like she was just everywhere, like personality-wise and character-wise. And maybe that is her character. She doesn't entirely know who she is or what she wants in life or like what she's doing. She's a 17-year-old high school girl who has a set kind of goal in her life, but she doesn't really know if that's what she wants to do really, like her personally. So from there, I couldn't really decide if she was shy and awkward or if she was bold and headstrong. But I do know that she is characterized as smart, a bookworm, artistic, she's really detail and goal oriented. She can also be very people pleasing, but she's very loving and caring. Then we have her two best friends, Aisha and Boomer. The only thing I can give you guys about these two characters is I kind of felt like a Lily and Oliver from Hannah Montana kind of thing going on between them, and it was really fun. It was very interesting. But also, like, I'd seen this before, you know what I'm saying? And for those of you who have read The Heartbreakers, don't worry. Oliver and Stella are still in there, and they're still cute as heck. I love them. What I did notice, actually, in like chapter 17, was the lack of social media. Like when paparazzis find them, it's on a newspaper, and it's not like all over the websites, and it's not all over like Instagram or Twitter. And it gives it more of a present and unplugged kind of feel, which is probably what Alec and Felicity are feeling in between them, which is really cool, and it kind of gives it like this timeless kind of feel to it. But also in a world of social media, if you find someone that you feel unplugged with, like, that's really dope. And I want to keep this as spoiler free as possible, so the very end, or almost the very end, towards the very end, I don't know if this is a spoiler, but Felicity actually does meet up with her sister, like they reunite and things. But the twist that happens, well, to me it was a twist, the twist that happens and like the information that's been dropped, oh my gosh, oh, there were so many like feels into that. I was like, I don't really know what to go with. But overall, it had a great mix of romantic fantasy and the reality of growing up and family issues. And I get why it's called Paper Hearts. To me, those paper hearts are the things that led to her sister, and the overall story is about finding out what's real between relationships and yourself, and just the reality of your purpose in life. And of course, the ending was super cute and really wonderful, as expected. If there were to be more books in this series, I would love to see a person of color being the love interest for this time, because that'd be really cool. As someone of color, I would really appreciate that, but it's up to her, it's up to the writer. Whatever you want, author, it's all you. And those are all my thoughts and opinions on Paper Hearts. If you guys have read this book, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. And if you guys have any suggestions for any other books that you think I'd be interested in based off of this, let me know those in the comment section below as well, or you can tweet them or Instagram them to me. All of my information is down below. And Facebook, I have Facebook too. Trying to plug in all my social medias, because there you go. And if you want to, you can subscribe to this channel where I'll be making videos every Wednesday and Saturday. You can do that by clicking the red subscribe button down below. Also, check out the second channel I have with my sisters called Via Creo Cubed. It'll be in the end card somewhere around here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I will see you all in the next video. Bye!
So all I wanna do is think about what you think about.